Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Tutor Learning Center and North Range Academy. This is JD Tutor, and I'm here to teach you more about y equals mx plus b. All right. So, what happens if we have a problem that does not mirror the y mx plus b? All right. We have to put it in order in through a process and get it to look like y equals mx plus b. All right. First off, let's go to our formula. Y equals mx plus b. Getting a little better with the pencil, guys. All right. Let's see. Our problem is for x. Oops, spoke too soon. Minus 2y. Keep my hand steady here. Equals 12. All right. So does this mirror the y equals mx plus b? No, it doesn't. So we have to put it in order. How are we going to do that? It doesn't really matter if this y equals is on this side or this side. It's all going to come out to be the same. Or if this is jumbled up somehow, like a b here plus an mx here, it doesn't matter because we're going to put it all in order. All right, so let's do that. In this case, we have the y here, so we need to get the minus 2y to stay here, and this 4x has to go away. And eventually we'll get down to the y. All right, so let's make this 4x go away. How are we going to do that? We are going to subtract, just like basic algebra, and minus 4x. Don't forget the negative and the 4 and the x. All right, and we're going to do it to both sides. Now, I like to do mine for this one down here, where I can just cancel out. But I like to also, what you do to one side, you do to the other. I also like to put this over here so I don't get it confused. So there you go. We kind of have a clean system. All right, so negative 2y equals 12 minus 4x. All right, but guys, we're still not consistent with this. So here's what we'll do. Let's back up a little bit. Let's erase this, and we're going to put it into standard form right away. We're going to do negative 4x plus 12. There we go. Does this look more into standard form? Yes, but there's something wrong here. There's a negative 2 on this y. We got to get rid of that. So how are we going to do that? We have a variable there. Let's divide by negative 2. Don't forget that negative because you're dividing it into itself, right? And you're going to go all the way across. So negative 2, negative 2, negative 2, negative 2. Now, some people just put it long bar across here. If you're looking down here on the Math Papa, a long bar across here with the negative 2. But to me, that was confusing for me in high school, and it is also confusing for some of my students. So I just like to break it apart into threes. You can do that too. So let's cancel. All right, Mr. JD Tutor, Mr. Jason, that is going to be a 0. No, it is not. We're looking at negative 2 divided into negative 2. 2 divided into 2 is a silent 1. A negative into a negative is a positive, right? And a 2 divided into 2 is a 1, not a 0, peoples, not a 0, my students. Okay, so now we have that 1, silent 1, y. We're just going to put a y there. Okay, and then let's divide this. So we have a negative into a negative is a positive. A 2 into a 4 is a 2. And don't forget to carry your x down. And a negative into a negative is a negative, and a Oh, I'm sorry, this is supposed to be a 12, guys. No wonder I was getting confused myself. A negative into a negative is a negative, and a 2 into a 12 is a 6. So here is our answer. Y equals 2x minus 6. Now, don't forget, you can put this over a 1 to create your rise over run. So this is going to be your y-intercept. Let's go ahead and flip over to the graph. So let's see if we're correct. Our y-intercept is -6. Here we go. Dot that -6 right there. All right, a 2 over a 1. I'll rise up because that is a positive. Rise up, 1, 2, and over, don't dot, and then over 1, then dot. So here is your coordinates. All right, guys. So our answer is going to be y equals 2x minus 6. All right, we just completed a word equation to get it to look like y equals mx plus b in the standard form. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next video.